Hello everybody, it's Kelly and I am back with day 9. And speaking of day 9, just in case you caught this yesterday, I realized that I had put a 7 for day 8 as well. So day 7 was the story about donating the tree. Day 8 was actually the story of making the limoncello. So I caught that when I was taking photographs, although I'm sorry I forgot to include a photograph for you in yesterday's video. That just happens sometimes with a quick upload time, so sorry about that. But here's the page all done with the journaling, just so that you can see that. You can also go to my Flickr group. The link is in quite a few or my Flickr page for the December or the Holiday Daily 2016, and you'll see a photograph of this there. But anyway, so here's day 8 all done. I'm going to keep that in mind. I'm going to keep that right to my side here like I normally do. So I have that in mind because today I have 4 photographs. And these 3 photographs are of the same store. And then this one is a local mall where I had to go. I did some present shopping today and then also ran some errands at the mall. And I don't live close to the mall. I live about an hour away, so it's a little bit closer it's closer to work for me than that, only about 20 minutes away, but I don't get to the malls in my area very frequently, so this was kind of a big deal today. So I think what I'm going to do is use this page protector. I'll see if you can see this. And it's a 4x6 and then 2 3x4s. What I think I'm going to do is do these 3 photographs here on the front page, and I like that because the blue here marries back to the blue from yesterday, the aqua color. So I think that will work really nicely. And then what I think I'll do is I think that I will turn this over and use this photograph up here, and then do my journaling back on here. Now, one of the things that's really nice about this is it really gives me an opportunity to use some of those filler cards that you get. So in the December kit, there was this It's the Most Wonderful Time of Year card. So I'm thinking about using that. There's also Joy, Love, and Peace, but I think that's not quite as appropriate for shopping. So I like that it's the most wonderful time of the year. The other thing I also thought about is this is the 'Tis the Season 4x6 cards here. And I could be sarcastic and say, oh, what fun, because, you know, I was shopping in a mall, although it really wasn't too bad. I'm just gonna kind of look. Houses, there's the fa la 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 here. The one thing I'm kind of missing is there's a little bit of bluey green up in here, and I'm kind of missing that with these red cards. Oh, and here's one with just presents on it if I wanted to use this as my journaling card. I don't really like those two together though. There is a nice little wish list piece there though that I could also use. So let's see what else is here. I didn't love that. Okay, so that's those pieces. And then what do we have that's available for 4x6s? So that or Tradition, which it's neither one of those. And then this one says Merry Christmas. And then this one is gray and red and green. So the thing that I'm missing here is I think I'm missing the blue from the other page. I think I need that blue. And I'm just looking to see, let's see, it's not in that pack. And then these are very So even if I turned this over and used this, and I could, you know, run some blue washi tape there, or a blue label to coordinate that back. Okay. These are very cream-based cards compared to this. I'm looking. Kind of wish that this was in that, because that would be kind of nice. Okay, so here's one that says enjoy every moment. Oh, there's that thankful card that I was looking for the other day. A merry note. There's the fa la 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 again. Favorite holiday eats. Lots of that fa la 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 card. And then what about this? This one is just the 'Tis the Season card. So that doesn't feel like that's the right one. And then the question is, this blue one I could use if it's in here. I don't know if I've taken, oh, it is in here. Okay, so now what we could do is, okay, so then I could do this, and I'm a lot more comfortable with this blue card here. I think I like that better because I like the way it's playing off of the little bit of blue in there. So we'll save this one for another one, and that's a really good journaling card. And now the question is, what do we do for journaling? Or, you know, do I use that spot for journaling and then do like that? I don't know that I like that big block there. The fa la 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 is kind of cute. I also have this one, but I don't, again, I don't like that together there. Let's see. Do I have, oh, I had pulled these out. So these are some cut aparts here. Now this could work. Okay, so maybe I don't use this one. And obviously I like this card because I've used it before. Maybe I grab this one. There is one here that says shopping list. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do right now is just cut these two out. There's also one that says snowy day here, and I'll be saving all my snow stuff because on Sunday we're supposed to have our first kind of real snow. We've had what I would call a dusting here. So it's stuck a little bit, but not very long. And Sunday we're supposed to get like an inch of snow, which is nothing, but that will be like our first really kind of snow of the season. I always like it when we get a decent snowstorm during our first one during just the holiday daily that I do. Okay, so that is not 3x4. It's considerably smaller than 3x4. And so if I do this, I'm going to probably need to back that shopping list card. The same is true of that one if I do this. And I don't really love these two together. And I'm not sure that I love that together. So, I think part of the problem is I'm a little tired tonight. And let's see, I could do this. I love this time of year. And sometimes when I'm tired, things don't come together quite as fast. So I like that. I also have this one that says Making Spirits Bright, and that would go back to using something that fills up the whole space. I also still have that Celebrate card too from one of the other cut-aparts. I don't know that I want 2 cards with journaling spots on them. Okay, so I kind of like that one. And then this is my other option. I like the red on that, but I could do that with like pieces. And the one thing I did think about was perhaps using some wood veneers, because I have wood veneer presents, I believe. But if I use the wood veneers, I don't know that I want to use the gray. I kind of like this one versus this. Now, the question being, if I do that, is there something that I can do to cover this? Or no? That's a pretty big space that I would need to cover. The other option I have is to use what I would normally call the journaling card, just as a and I'm sorry if I'm getting too quiet. I just realized I'm talking and trimming. The other thing I could do is use this for an embellishment space versus embellishing in the way that I normally would. So let's look through some of the pieces that I have and see if I think that there's a way that I could cover that piece. Now, I could always punch it, you know, punch things out, do that kind of a thing. Also have this one too, but nah. You know, labels. I could, oh, here's a present in the word joy. Present in a puffy sticker and the word joy. That doesn't seem to be big enough though, and I'm not sure that I want to do lots of different things. I'm trying not to use the acrylics again because I've used those so much. Maybe I have something in this pack from that American Crafts collection that I had. Not quite sure what this is going to be, but now here's something that says making a list and checking it twice. I kind of like that. And there's that silly little reindeer. Okay, I've got this do not open until December 25th. So we could do that. And then this card can go back again to, now see, this looks a little bit better because I've covered up most of the piece, most of the light colored. Oh, and I think I like that better that way. I'm liking the way that's looking. I have some presents here. So I could do that and then journal around them. And I like that idea. Yep, that's good. Okay, so I think that's what we're going to do on this card. So let me just see how far can I go up to give myself some room here. Okay. So I'm not going to fool around with trying to figure too many things out here. This is a little bit too much at an angle there. Let's take that angle back a little bit. I'm not going to fool around with moving things around too much on here. I like what I have and I'm going to go for it. Because there's a lot of other cards and things to work with here that I still have to do other pockets. And I don't want to be here all night. Not that I don't mind scrapping, but I have other things I need to do tonight. So let's get this done. Okay. I like the freshness of this kind of lighter green in here too. Okay. And I like that cute little do not open thing. That's funny. I'm just looking to see, can we add other little pieces in here? I could, if I wanted to, like, do this on the outside and cross across. Or I could just add some puffy ones. But I think I like the green in here, carrying that green across. Okay, so what I want to do is go back to my photos here for a second to decide what's going where. Again. Oh, and that's good. This is almost perfect from card to card here. I'm going to just, since I saw this, I'm just going to tape these together and then cut off the excess here. Okay, so this is the front, and then I have these going a specific, oh, I know, okay. So let's talk about why I want things to go the way I do here. I could arrange them this way as well. But for me, that the lines of these shelves here are leading your eye right off this page. Now, you know, it will lead you to that page, but I want it to stay more cohesive, the story to stay more cohesive. So I'm going to do it like this, so that they're positioned like this, which means, just want to make sure I do this the right way here. Okay, so this way and this way. That means these two photos are back to back. Okay, I'm just gonna two photos are back to back. Just trimming up the edges here, okay, and then this photo and this card are back to back. And I think I can afford to lose a little bit. Oops, I might be off the page here. Or off the page, out of your camera range there. And I just stuck the one photo to the other, but I think it's okay. This is December daily commitment, or holiday daily commitment, however you're looking at this. I'm tired, but I'm doing it anyway, because then it'll be done, and I'll be happy it's done. I was thinking about doing some more scrapbooking tonight, but the shopping that I did just kind of took it out of me today. I don't shop very much anymore. I used to love to do it when I was younger, but not so much anymore now that I'm older. Okay, so we're going to do this, and then I think we're going to put we could also put that on there, like in that spare space. Or my other option is to do this and put it, let's look at how this is going to look. I'm going to just put these all in here quickly. And I just realized I didn't cut this on this side. Okay. Other way. Okay. And I'm going to need to get some twine on that. So do I want that to appear on the outside? It just looks like it's kind of in the middle there. I don't really like it up there. I like it best like that, I think. This I'm not quite as worried about. Let's see. This kind of feels like it's going into that one. But I'd want to do something here. I do have a flare here that I could use. Okay, that just feels like it's floating and it doesn't have a reason for being. This is getting too wordy. Too many words. I think I'm going to do it this way. Just something a little bit different. I like to put elements both inside the pockets and outside the pockets because it just makes it a little bit more interesting as you're going through. So that's just kind of, you know, there. Now if I want to, I could probably come back and grab a label or something like that and put that there. I don't have any pink, but that would be a good size. Just kind of looking to see. There's that green one, but that's not the right green. Notes. Keep coming back to that pink. There's this little December here, so I could put that in there. Just looking to see what I have for color and kind of thing to maybe stick some sort of little label there. I don't know that I want anything else with words, but I'm going to try this December here. because it is December. Okay, and what I'm going to do here is tuck it somehow. If I'm going to do this, I want to tuck it. And I don't like that. I think if it had been plain without that, that might have worked, but I certainly have plenty of things to choose from, just not finding the right thing. Oh my goodness, this is going to be fun to clean up tonight, isn't it? Here's a little date label that, remember when yesterday when I did those? Okay, that's what we'll do. I like that. And I know it's covering up a little bit of a store in the courtyard there, but none of that was important. There wasn't anybody there. It's just that as I was there, I was thinking about taking a picture, and I thought, oh, this center court area is really pretty. And it helps take up some of that area. So, and that's a little bit interesting because there's something outside the pocket. Okay, so that's good. So that side, I'm happy with, other than the fact that I need some twine in that. And yesterday I grabbed this batch of twine. I don't think I want another color, so it has to be that. I have red twine. I'm going to go grab that. I have two colors of red twine. So what is the most true? That's the most true. So what I did is I put this in my little basket of goodies for this project, just because I kept running to get it. And I'll do the same thing now with this red. Okay, I cut a huge piece there. Apparently this string is going to be very, very long. And then I'm going to do the same thing that I always do just to make sure that they don't go anywhere. I'll just actually put that down. And now I could make this longer because it could hang out of the top of this pocket, but I think I'm not going to do that because I don't want it interfering with that. So we'll just cut that string off there. This is what happens when you cut it with a, okay, and so that's just a little tiny one with all that, everything that I cut there. I have plenty of twine though, so I won't miss it. Okay, so now we have basically, and then what I'll do is I'll put the date here, which is kind of nice. I might do the number on the other side though, and you know, when I look at this in my book, this will be side 1 of this date, and then this will be side 2, and I'm okay with that they don't sit across from each other. I really love the way this turned out, as much as I struggled with that a little bit. Okay, so now we need to do these pockets. So let's go back to this, and I know I can see the back of that embellishment there. That doesn't really bother me. If it does, you just don't do what I did, which is put it partially off that photograph. And I got a little bit of that glue on here. So before I do anything else, I'm going to grab my undo. Kathy, I think it was Kathy. And Kathy, I'm going to kill your last name, Feigl. I think it's F-E-I-G-L, who has been really sweet and commenting on every video that I've done so far for this series, and just thanks, Kathy. But she asked me the other day where you get the undo. That's what this is, the undo. And you can buy that at big box craft stores, anywhere. You can get it on Amazon. So it's UNDU. And it's great for not just taking adhesive off when you get it on there, but it's also really good for taking fingerprints off of photographs if you get fingerprints on photographs. And it doesn't affect the photograph at all. And it actually comes with a little cloth that I have lost. So, all right. So let's go back to this now that I got that taken care of. So, hi, Kathy. I think I said hi to you, but if not, hi again. Anyway, okay, so there's this. Now, I know I need to get a number on, and I really like these photographs kind of almost as they are. I don't know that I'm going to put a ton of stuff on here. If I could find some gray pieces, that probably would be good, because there's a lot of gray in here, and I don't want to put like stuff on that one or this one in the way there. And this one, it kind of destroys the building line. So if I'm going to do anything, it'll probably be something over there. I do have this cute little 'Tis the Season label, and that would be cute right up on here. And then you can still see all the pictures, or the pillows. Oh my goodness. You know, I have some wine here. Maybe I need to drink some wine. I have had just a little bit, so I'm going to take a pause here. Okay, so I was looking for pillows for my nephew and his wife, and then this is actually a present for me from one of my clients. She's buying me this lamp for Christmas for my new room. When I told her I was going shopping for one, she said, I never know what to get you. And so that's what she's buying me for my present, which is really exciting. I thought that was pretty cool. And I think my clients like to have pieces of themselves in my room, just because we get along really well and all of that. So anyway, now what I could do is I could cut this. This is gray. It'd be almost nicer if this was in this blue color there, though. Let's see, what else do we have? The best. Magic, that wasn't magical. I was having fun shopping. I'd never been to this store at home before. What a fun store. There is a little blue label here. Besides the blue label that I'm not going to want to use. Which says winter is here. That will save for later this week. There's a little gray, this little gray star could be kind of fun over there. And then I actually have dimensional gray stars too, so maybe I'll do that. Enjoy every moment doesn't feel right. There's one here that says favorite photo, but that is not a favorite photo, nor is it a favorite tradition, nor is it favorite. Okay. It just feels like I need something here. Let's see, ho ho ho. There is a label here, but I think that's too small. Oh, here's a cute little one that says joy found here. Now, ha, okay, cool. If I keep looking, I find it. So these are the printables from Elle Studio. This was from 2014. And there's a little thing that says joy found here. I think that would be appropriate. Now, I just need to go grab my hole punches because I need to, or my hole punch, my circle punch. And this is 1 inch and not 1.5 inches. Yeah, not quite 1.5 inches. It's a little bit smaller than that, but I'm going to go grab that punch. So 1.5 inches, and oh, that's where my I had 1.25 inches punch, but I don't think so. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I need to cut out this Merry and Bright because I can't get the punch in there. And this matched Good Cheer, which is right there. I can't believe anybody can even see what I'm doing here anymore. I have so much stuff. Oh, and there's another one of those Merry and Brights. We'll just stick that in there. And here's a little one. If I had had pink on that, that would have been great. Anyway, let's get on with the layout, Kelly. I can hear you screaming that at me. This is real time. Don't be fooling around here. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I think I said this yesterday, just use your punch, look through to see what you can see. And this isn't going to be completely even, but I'm okay with that. And now I could sort of let this go off the side here, and I think that's what I'm going to do, is have it come off the side just a little bit. So I have to make sure my F stays on here. And I want that, see this line here? I'm making sure that that line at least partially goes off there, otherwise it's going to look weird. Okay, and I'll just come back and we'll cut that off. Yeah, I like that. And then we can grab, okay, we got the 'Tis the Season. I think I like that. I think I'm going to leave this pocket as it is, the one behind. So I'm just going to put this one in here. I'm not going to do anything more to embellish that photo. I talked about doing gray here. I think what I'm going to do, and there's gray here, I actually think to bring this together a little bit, I'm going to add this gray star here. And then I think that pocket is done. I'm not going to do anything more to it. I need to get this back. And I'll come back and journal on this as I always do. Okay. Now we just need to figure out what we're going to do here with the gray star. And I'm thinking if I don't have another gray star. I don't think I want to do the heart. Back to my, I have a kind of blue star there. Would help if I probably put this star down. Okay. And I mangled that a little bit, but oh well. Okay, and just that little one there. Okay, I like that, the way that looks. Okay, I think I am done, other than the journaling piece of this. So let me tuck that in so you can take a look at these. Let me clear some of this stuff out. So just, you know, the little label and the star there, the puffy label, these are from the puffy stickers from 'Tis the Season from Elf Studio. And then this is October Afternoon Pop Drops, more Puffy Studio, and you know, the puffy stickers, the printable here. So that looks good. I like the way that all kind of comes together, and it sits really nicely here with that other page here. Oh, and the one thing I did not do is I did not put a number on any of this anywhere. So let's think about that, because I can put the date up there and a number, and it's number 9, since I'm not remembering that. I was going to put it on, I think, the photograph here, and I forgot about that. And I don't think I'll like that on there anymore. So now we need to find out, do I put it here? Maybe I put it there. I'm going to look and see what I have for colors here. I have this nice little 9 that would go. And that's maybe what I do right here. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make that 9 go on this present here, but we're going to put it on the outside of the pocket to match with the outside there. All right, look at that. So then here, there's another printable there, and this is from that American Crafts collection, all these pieces here. So love how this turned out. Nice and, you know, kind of simple, but I like the brightness of these colors. So we'll see. I know tomorrow I'm going to be making really nice memories. I'm going with some girlfriends. It's my book club. We are going to have book club, but we're going to go to a Christmas market, and then we're going to a very nice Italian restaurant for dinner tomorrow night. So I will have lots of fun things to show you when you see that video. So hope you are all well. Now I have a mess to clean up, so I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye.